Hi everyone, my name is Frank. I don't know if you heard about this new flying club in British Columbia, but here it is. It's called the BC General Aviation Association. So anyways, they invited me down to meet some of the members there, and put me through my paces there and see if I had what it takes to become a member. So took the video camera, jumped in the plane, and took some video there, had a good time, and we'll show you what we took. So welcome to the BC General Aviation Fly Out and Barbecue video here. So I talked to Ryan there and he gave me some pretty easy directions to follow to find it. So he said, well, you'll leave in Grand Forks, you'll see the bush there. You see the bush underneath this. And just when you get out of the bush there, you just kind of keep flying to lower elevations, and then eventually you get get to a bit of a river there, and you'll see some bit of a clearing and some shacks. And then I kind of follow a bit of a creek there, and if you get lost, it's not too much of a problem. There's lots of other planes around there. Just follow one of them other planes. So that's what I did. Followed another little plane there, and we kept going along there. And pretty soon we got to a big lake, and we seen a little island there. I think it's called Texada or something. Gilles Bay, I think. Yeah. So we landed our planes there, and met a couple people that were pretty friendly there, and had a hot dog, and chatted about airplanes. So anyways, they started asking me a bunch of questions, and they're taking people's pictures, and everyone was getting kind of a bit of an interview there, and checking us out. And we had some more planes to look at, and there's Ryan there, and he's giving a little briefing to someone there. Pretty friendly guy. Yeah, and then the flight simulator there. They have a little test there where you have to learn how to fly a plane from a back seat, I guess, or something. I don't know. The guy just kind of reaches over, and it's a backseat flying course, I guess is what it was. So had to test us out on that, make sure you could fly a plane from the back seat, I guess. There's a woman explaining a dual backseat flying, I guess. So then we went to the hangar and hung out there and had a couple of drinks. Heard some stories, met one of the other directors. Some more friendly folks, ate some more, met a few more people. So the next part of the checkout was radio communications. He said, I don't know, there's quite a few people talking on the radio there, but not such a big deal. Just kind of pick any random channel. There's somebody talking on just about every channel. Pick a channel you like. So we done that. Pretty soon got the hang of it there. We're talking to the harbor. Nice people at the harbor, and then they were showing us the beaches and everything to find out where Wreck Beach was. Then back to a couple more shots. We're looking at some other planes at Gilles Bay, chatting with a few more people. A few more people showed up, and a couple cowboys that showed up with some RV-7s there and give us a little show, some low passes. I guess they were trying to race some eagles or something. I don't know. They buzzed by some eagles, and a bunch of feathers flew up, and they went by. And so then, Ryan says, well, follow me. We're going to go on another little exercise. So we took off. I jumped in the plane, followed in behind him there. Took off from Gilles Bay. It's a beautiful day there, nice and quiet. Hardly anyone living around there. I think the whole purpose of this part of the exercise was he had a bunch of coffee and a bunch of pop and stuff. They wanted to see how far I could fly on a full bladder. So that's a pretty important part of a checkout, because you're amateur pilots or something like that. They only drink a bunch and then they can't fly too far. So they wanted to see what my range was, I guess. So then we flew into Meadows there, and this is a really interesting part of the checkout here. It's called landing short of a coyote. I never heard of it before, but it's pretty self-explanatory. And what happens is you come down on final, and then you look, and there's a coyote on the runway. So I guess the object of this part of the test here is you have to land and stop the plane before you hit the coyote. So I don't know, I guess I didn't do very good on it, because I was coming down and I seen the coyote, so I figured, I better put her down real quick. And I kind of come down a little too quick and bounced, and then I bounced up, and then I bounced again, and then I had to abort the landing there, and I flew over the coyote. So you'll see the bounce here. Here it comes. All right, so hit and bounced, and then bounced again, and came up, and now here's the coyote. Watch it real close. It's just, there's a coyote there. Really, there is. Yeah, there it is, right there. See, I had to turn around and land again. So now, Joe was there, and there was a little decorating course on how to decorate your hangar. I guess it's all about style down there. Man, there was so much pink there. I had to put my sunglasses on, but I'll tell you, it sure made people smile. Look at these that pitot tube cover. It says remove before flight. I know, I never wear a bra when I'm flying. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, more and more people came. I guess there was other people getting checked out too, because they had to take the course on the hangar decorating portion there, and did a really nice job. Like, everything was pink in there. Everyone was smiling and laughing, so everyone was having fun there. So it seemed one of the most cheerfully decorated hangars I've ever seen. We just have a plane out in the barn. The standards are pretty high in the city there, I'll tell you. See, but, pretty neat hangar, Twinkle's hangar. Everything was pink. More pink than you can shake a stick at. There are a couple more shots here. We're at Gilles Bay there, looking at some more planes there. There's David. There's even a dog there. Kind of an interesting plane there. Really only has 2 wheels. I don't know, kind of try to balance it somehow. 2 little wheels. And we're off doing a little bit more flying. Checking out the harbor. Beautiful day to be out flying on the harbor. The next day it got kind of nasty there. It rained overnight, and had to hang out in the hangar for a couple nights there till I get back home. But Ryan was a really gracious host, and it's nice being able to stay there. This is the advanced part of this flight simulator. This is actually where you actually get to climb in the front and fly the simulator. So I guess they want to check out, make sure you can fly the simulator before they want you flying in the club. Gotta learn to walk before you run. He seemed to be doing a pretty good job. I didn't see a crash when he was flying it. Here we are flying over Bowen Island. It wasn't blowing on Bowen when we were there, so just a gorgeous flight over the ocean there, following Ryan. I was surprised I was able to catch up to him, but I had to fly a little faster than I normally do. About 120 miles an hour. Usually like to cruise around 100, but just cheap, trying to save my fuel, I guess. Had to stretch the legs a little bit more to keep up to them. Some more shots of some planes in Gilles Bay. Some folks took off to Vargas Island. I tried to get over to Port Alberni, but I couldn't land there, so I'd come back to Gilles Bay. A few folks made it over to Gilles Island, but it was kind of socked in there, and the weather was going to come in later in the afternoon, so I didn't want everyone out that far west in case they couldn't get back. You got that many people flying, it's best to try to be conservative as you can in your planning. At the hangar there, talking to George and a few other people. Enjoying some more burgers. Ryan was cooking up a whole bunch of burgers and hot dogs and kept everyone fed there. Still a pile of food when they left there. It kept me going. Had another days of eating there at least. Couple shy women there. Dave's not shy. Hello. How about some more burgers? Yeah, there's Rhonda. Ryan there serving up some burgers. David. He ate a lot of burgers. I don't know how many burgers David ate. One more shot of the harbor here. Coming into Pitt Meadows. He's trying to point out a bunch of these beaches here. He says, oh, there's Third Beach. And I asked him, where's Wreck Beach? Isn't that a clothing optional beach? But let's do a low pass, but I don't know, I didn't go for it. So there's another shot of some more planes. Gilles Bay there. I think he had about close to 40 planes that showed up. 36, I think Ryan said. Well, it was a pretty good turnout considering it was only a few hours that they had a notice there that the destination was changed from Vargas. There's a little Chinook there. It's got it also has a 912 Rotax in it. So that was the smallest plane there. Mine would have been the second smallest. Pretty neat little plane. My wife calls it a flying coffin, but we don't say that. I think this is the last shot here, coming into over the big smoke. Pretty impressive skyline flying over the Vancouver. If you've never been there before, not really all that complicated to get in there. Once you get in there and get flying around the airspace, you know where stuff is, and get familiar with the frequencies. It's pick it up pretty quick. I think that's the second Narrows Bridge there. I hope everyone enjoyed the couple clips that I put together in a little trip there. Join our association if you're not already a member.